Hey guys, welcome in. Um, Welcome to the stream. So I was just getting everything set up there. You'll notice I don't have a camera on today. Just not really feeling having the camera on, so that will be absent from today's stream. But I'm sure it's not going to detract from it all that much. Let me just. I'm going to move that up there so it's sort of not really noticeable. There we go. So the first game that I'm going to do today is called Far From Noise. Let me just move out of the options menu there. But I just wanna go through this one first. So quickly, I am doing. I'm going to play today some of the games from the itch.io bundle, which is supporting racial justice and inequality. Obviously, that for anyone who has somehow managed to miss the events of the past few weeks, it has definitely been called into question recently. Sort of how racial injustice and racial inequality has been not just sort of excused, but just in a lot of cases ignored recently. There's been a massive sort of outcry for some level of some level of accountability being held, which I am very happy that is finally a thing. So when I saw that this bundle was out, it was definitely something that I wanted to support. I believe the bundle has unfortunately ended today, so if you haven't managed to get hold of it, then unfortunately I think it has ended, so you won't be able to get hold of it now. But their target was about 5 mil and they've raised over 8, so I think it's good to see how eager people are to help, and I think that has renewed some of our faith in humanity after seeing so many terrible things. So I will stop wittering, and I would like to say hi to Veluza, to Gamastag, and to Large Teamaker. Welcome in, guys. I hope you're all doing okay. As with yesterday's, I can't see the stream screen, so I'm hoping that you guys can see stuff moving and whatnot. But yeah, I hope you guys are all doing okay. My days, I mean, it's sort of it's existing. So I think that's about as far as it goes, to be honest. I've got the camera off today because I don't feel like having it on, and there is no amount of makeup that would make my face look better right now. So I was like, I'm just gonna turn that off. But yeah, so working so far, that's good. So we are going to get into this one. Now this one, actually, I can even type it in the chat, and I have a special command for all 4 of the games that I've got so far. But I don't know how many I'll get through. So that's the sort of the little info bit that I've got for this one. So it's a single player game, and it's a narrative told through dialogue choices. Basically, you're in a car. It's sort of like balanced on the edge of a cliff, and essentially you sort of runs through how you got to that point in your life. So it's an interesting concept, and I'm interested to see sort of how this goes. Oh, this is one of Achilles' family members worked on. Oh, wow! Hey, no, caps is definitely needed for that. In that case, then, it's an even better one to start with. Hello? Hey, Diebound, welcome in. I think so anyways. Hold up, I'll check. Achilles in all caps, let's go. Hey, Jay. Welcome in, guys. Okay, so these are the narratives we got. Oh, I don't know why. Can I turn? Oh, the music is turned up. I think it's because I've got the volume down very low, because otherwise I can hear myself echoing and it distracts me from actually speaking. Hello. Yep, still stuck here. Can anyone hear me? Is there anyone there? I'm gonna go with that one because I really don't feel like shouting really loudly is actually gonna help us. This one, his brother-in-law did sound design for... was Magic Trick, my bad. Oh no, really. Well, I will probably go through that one at some point anyway. I've picked 4 for today, and I don't know, obviously I know that these are indie games, so some of them can sort of be quite short, but I wanted to focus on ones that sort of had like quite a good message behind them to sort of start with, but I will probably go through some more of the bundle at a future point. Have you changed your salt added tea for a better, stronger cup? Well, the worst thing is I've got 2 cups of tea at different points of coldness on my desk, and I haven't actually drunk either of them particularly. I got about through half a cup of both, and then just like, yeah, half a incredibly caffeinated beverage, and I've not really drunk much of that either, so that's not probably very good. Loud noises. There's a few. Over 1,000, yes. Right, just breathe. That was the point. I mean, that is literally exactly what I would say, but deep breaths. Try not to panic. In. Out. If you held your breath for that long, you'll probably pass out, so I really wouldn't do that. No sudden movements. Everything will be alright. Things could be worse. I mean, that's usually what I say, and then things get worse, and I'm like, well, shouldn't have tempted fate. I'm gonna tempt fate. Heh. It's just a cliff. Yeah, that is so much what I would say. It's probably not even that steep anyway. Am I kidding? Definitely, it's probably not even that steep. I mean, it's probably only like 100 feet. Not deadly. Definitely not deadly. Just a gentle incline. Nice and smooth. I'm waiting for the freaking out now. Like a slide! It'll be like a log flume. I'll drift down like the dainty feather I am. Yeah, let's go with just like a log flume. That's totally the right way to look at this. People queue for these kind of thrills. I mean, again, there's just, yeah, so much point. Almost at the front. Should be more appreciative of my fortunes. I mean, yeah. Yeah. Next stop. Fun! I mean, this is the level of sarcastic shit that I come up with on a daily basis. Okay, all I've got to do is not panic and everything will be alright. Crap. Always the crap. This is bad, isn't it? Like, actually bad. Seriously awful. Terrible even. I mean, I would say both of those. So, what do you do in this game? So basically, I think this is more sort of just like a narrative game. I don't think there's anything that you really do in it as such. You are basically just sort of witnessing the story, as it were, and sort of like just clicking through the dialogue, I think. I don't think there's any sort of nice and chilled, yeah, exactly. I mean, considering that we're teetering on the edge of a cliff right now, it's actually quite nice and chilled. But yeah, so I think it is sort of just like a very narrative driven sort of game. Which is nice. I thought this would sort of be like a nice chill one to start with. We've got some others. So depending on how long this one is, and I mean we're either going to get rescued or we're not. There will be more. So if this is not what people would necessarily consider a thrilling game to be watching, don't worry, we have more. I'm gonna die before I even moved out. I mean, right, that's just... Before I learned how to do a backflip. Before I opened the dog cafe! I mean... Yeah, I can't backflip. I can cartwheel, I can't backflip. I'm sorry I never made you Waffle House. You will live on in spirit, Coffee Pup. The world wasn't ready, Beagle Bagels. Oh god. These are just awful. I'm going for Waffle House. Waffles and Wiffles. Just think, if they learned to do a backflip already, they could leap out of the sunroof to safety. I mean, this is true. Or at the very least, be able to contort themselves to the back seat and then climb out the boot. Big brain Jay. Did not write these puns. I don't believe you. What a legacy I'm leaving behind. Ah well, mourning over lost life isn't helping anything. I mean, I feel like that one... I feel like that one almost completely negates everything that recent events have been fighting for. So I'll go with the Lost Legacy. What even is a legacy? Is it legacy though? Also, sorry if you can hear chewing noises. I have the remnants of my foam bananas and shrimps. So I've just been munching through those because I didn't have lunch. Alright, get it together. Legacies don't matter. Unimportant. Stop masticating on stream, viewers. Might as well enjoy my last moments. I mean, at least it's beautiful scenery, right? It's just me and you. Name the car. Don't name the car. Name the car. Carlos, Laura, Marla. Okay guys, what should we call the car? I'm letting you guys decide. It isn't an answer. Carlos, since you're about to lost that car over the cliff. Jay, I wish I could lost that pun over the edge of this cliff right now. Not gonna lie. Okay, we got. I'm pronouncing it as Mala. It could be Mala. It might actually be Mala. Let's go with Mala, and then I might be able to pronounce that name by the end of this game. More effort than anyone else is putting in. I mean, fair. To the bitter end, Mala, you rusty death machine. I mean, if you think this is a rusty death machine, you should see my printer, mate. There ain't nothing on that, I'm telling you. That thing is evil. Or the salty end. I mean, yeah. The way that car's bobbing, it would have actually tipped by now. I could get used to this. It's not so bad. What's this game called? So this game is it's called Far From Noise. At some point, if ooh, birds. Let me just type it back in. You guys should be able to. Oh, nearly typed in the wrong one there. You guys should be able to type those in as well. But that is the info that I've got. They're not on timers, these ones, because I didn't know if I could edit the timers while I was streaming. So I didn't want them all going off at random intervals because I thought that would be very confusing. But if you type info 1 or info 2, which will be the next game, info 3 and info 4, those are the only ones I got. But you will be able to see the list. So this one is Far From Noise. It's a really, I love the art style on it. It's really nice. And yeah, I've purposely not really read much about the games that I'm playing because I don't want to spoil them. But hopefully as I go through them I will sort of learn a bit more about them. And also, which is why I added in the little info bits here so that you guys might be able to read read those and know more about the game than I do. I've got 50 to 60 games so far in the collection from the Itch.io bundle. Yeah, I was being a bit selective, mostly because after having trawled through the bundle the first time and then doing it the second time, I was like, oh, I can't do this for a third time. So I stuck with a very select few. I think there's probably about 10 that I've downloaded off there so far. But every time I go through I see something else, so I'm sure that will grow. And I'll be playing a lot of these games at some point. Use This is such. Oh, cool. Thanks. I will definitely. Hang on. Let me just. Can I? I can't right click that. I'm just gonna put that in the browser now, because otherwise I will forget about later. Okay. Every day I'll wake up, stretch my neck, or crack my back. I mean, yeah, cracking my back is always what I do. Inhale the salty sea air, look at the sunrise, listen to the birds. All of these things. Think about life. Think about love. I'll just live with the plants and the animals. I've got like most of a toothpaste tube. What? That doesn't even make any sense. And you, Mala. There's a lot of awkward pauses in this game. You want to say something, bud? Here we go. I'll become a musician. I'll become a poet. I'll become a master of meditation. I mean, if you're focusing on the sunrise and stuff like that, it's probably more likely. Mindful artist of the highest degree. Transcendent being of the utmost purity. I think that's more likely you will be dead. I use my powers of enlightenment carefully, and from this one sweet spot. But that will be enough. And then I'll die. Dead and buried at the bottom of the sea. With nothing but a failed life and a wet car to leave behind. Great. Alright girls, time to take action. I rule my own destiny. Ocean, I gotta take a rain check on our rendezvous. Try ignition. Try radio. I mean, what on earth is the radio gonna do? I feel like starting the car right now is probably bad. Oh, but it stopped rocking as much. No. Okay, I'm just gonna set it on fire instead. Whoops. Damn it. Don't do this to me now. I thought you were done breaking down, Mala. For God's sake. Dance on radio. Radio plays knockback. Full skill over the edge. How dare you? They are the best band you know. I mean, from my experience, setting things on fire helps. This is true. Can't afford to wait all night this time. Oh jeez. I got 99 problems and I set fire to all of them. Some unpaid tax bills? game. Awkward silence. Oh! The camera is doing a teeny tiny shakiness. I think this either means that there's an earthquake or windstorm. Okay. Great! I was just thinking we needed a windstorm. Yeah, that's semi. Oh, a spider on the ceiling? Yep. Burn the place down. Take pity on me, nature. Camera's moved. This isn't pity, this is worse. Okay, screw you, nature. Just being unfair now. Oh shit. Oh no. No, 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 no. Crap. Oh god. Ah. Okay, this really isn't physics, guys. They would have been blown off by now. Holy God! I'm still here. I thought that was it. The end. Goodbye, everything. Like, is that it? An engine failure? A passing breeze? That's it? Everything just done? Over? I don't know. Maybe this is fine. Oh god, that's never a thing to say. Maybe this is just how it ends. It's gonna end at some point, right? I'm just skipping the boring bit. Probably. Ooh. I hate tinkling music. Hey, buddy. Whoa. Yep, so sweet Jesus, look at the size of that thing. It's the size of my whole car. Antlered champion of the woods. It could throw me off this cliff in a heartbeat. Yes, they're really known for they're really known for just yeeting cars off cliffs, dears. Pray don't ram me on antlered wood boy. Antlered. I'm not but a lonely soul. I'm going to change my Discord now. Can you hear me? I think he can, he just doesn't care. I'll take that as a no. You can wind down the window, mate. He's not that far. Unless he's ignoring me. I mean, that's more likely. You're a human, you're not in his way. Doesn't really care. I've changed my mind, but I can't! PowerPoint hasn't changed the rules yet. He's biding his time before he antlers me into oblivion. I'd ignore me if I were him. I mean, yeah. Are you ignoring me? I think, judging by that look, it moved! Sometimes you just gotta yell at nature. Sometimes it's the only way. Is that deer looking at? What are you looking at, deer? I'm just gonna keep talking to it. Fetch our friend who is stuck down the well. I know he needs me playing that something is broken in his Discord. Okay. I mean, the amount of times that I've said, gone and said, it's not working. Yeah. Did you see something? What did you see? I mean, if I'm gonna die here, I might as well at least talk to it, right? Or are you just being wistful? I mean, surely to acknowledge a deer being wistful is to acknowledge that they have emotions and therefore they have brains and think patterns that make us about on the same level of intelligence. There's an existential thing to think of today. Not my takeaway that I was expecting from this game. That's cool with me. Your mystery is killing me. I mean, that's a bit dramatic. The car on the edge of the cliff is probably going to be what killed you. Not what the deer's staring at. Unless it's a bear. Or a cat. I mean, cats will just, Ah! Sorry! I was kidding! What are you doing? It's like, there's a person in here. Ah! What do you want? I mean, he's trying to help you, doofus. I'm sorry for being here, it was an accident. How will this game end? I bet on a cliffhanger! Badumch. Can you help me? Can I help you? I mean, if you help me, and therefore I don't die, I can help you later. An agreement I'm happy to honour. It's ready to tip over the edge. Oh. Whoa. Go with her. Can you understand me? Did you just talk? Did I miss it talking? Are you actually happening? Did you just talk to me? Was I not paying attention? Oh, there are none happiest in the world, but those who enjoy freely a vast horizon. Okay. I think I need to check from the neck up. Wouldn't say I'm enjoying this. Right, so you can hear me. melted sooner than expected. Yep. It's lovely to meet you, Stag. It's Gamba Stag. He's come to rescue us. Feeling reciprocates. We've met on a significant day, Woodland Boy. Significant how? Well, I'm glad you asked. Look, it's you. It's Gamba Stag. Today I've decided to go insane. Is that so? It is so. And how did you decide? It's simple, really. Firstly, I drove off a cliff. Secondly, I talked to a deer. Oh, he's not happy about that. Thirdly, thusly, yet to be written. Uncharted. The vast unknown in which I befriend an elk. And then die. Not an elk. Stupid human. Not an elk. Sorry. What were you saying about Horizons? There are none happiest in this world, but those who enjoy freely a vast horizon. Hey, Jungle Man, welcome in. How are you doing? And thank you so much for the 300 bits. Oh my god. For anybody who is not necessarily aware yet, if the words, Twitch have finally launched their Pride Month promo. So if you gift subs, or I believe if you subscribe yourself, or cheer 300 bits or more, you will unlock a emote, a Pride emote, which you will get to keep forever and ever. And it will also then send some of those emotes to random people in the community, which is always nice. So thank you so much for those bits, and also bringing some lovely new rainbows to all of the wonderful people in here. So if you've just joined, we are currently playing Far From Noise. This is game number 1 in my itch.io game playthrough. So this one is basically you are in a car on the edge of a cliff, and it's sort of a single player narrative, sort of exploring how you got there and I guess how it ends. There is an info thingy here for anyone who's not seen that yet. And so far we have just met this lovely stag here who is talking to us. The person in the car doesn't quite believe that that's happening, thinks he has gone insane, which I mean I don't blame him, he's stuck on the edge of a cliff. So the stag is I'm hoping gonna help us out this situation. Also, hey Michael, welcome in, and thank you for the host. If a deer is talking to you, you've got there pissed, it will end with you dying. Guaranteed. I mean, it may not help us. We did just call it an elk as well, which it didn't like too much, and I don't blame I don't think this qualifies for freedom or happiness. Your soul is free to follow the flow of the ocean's tide. Free? My car is balancing on a cliff face. You got a funny idea of free, my hooved friend. Both of these, literally, like every single one of these, like choices, are just so sarky and they are so me. Yes. And your soul is not attached to it. It feels pretty stuck here, in this car, on the edge of the cliff. Pretty soon it's gonna feel stuck in the ocean. Soul, ocean, splash, not free, dead. You seem to still be clutching on to me. This isn't about life, it's about death. Only just. Does it have to be? I'm not sure it's optional. I trust we will find out. You're a real beacon of hope, you are. I mean, it's not wrong. What the heck am I supposed to do to be hopeful for now? Hope's gone. Way gone. Getting out of this current situation. Assuming that is your ambition. The talking to a deer situation or the hanging off a cliff situation? I mean, I don't see there's anything wrong with talking to a deer, but I think there is an issue with us hanging off the edge of a cliff. Is it a situation with a conclusion? Or the conclusion that is not out of your control? Can I ask you something? Potentially. Am I actually balancing off the edge of a cliff? Yes. The edge of an immeasurably steep cliff. Great, thank you. Not at all. How on earth am I supposed to get off this cliff, dearie? Your character appears to be in distress. Slowly. Breathing. It is a start. Dear me. Oh no. I'll take that emote back if that's how you're gonna act, Claus. Oh god. Then what? First, take a moment. Okay. Moment taken. Close your eyes. Oh god, he's gonna hypnotise us, isn't he? He's gonna make us start squawking like a chicken. He's gonna boot us off, isn't he? It was that elk comment. He's really not happy about it. Inhale deeply. Count backwards from 5. At 0, exhale. Okay, that did help. Alright, back properly now. Yay, welcome back, Cloud. Wonderful. You can gain clarity and perspective when you slow your thoughts to a glacial pace. Pace, not place. I can't speak. Now, what are you going to do? Somehow drive back to safety? I feel like just sitting here is probably not actually going to help us. Have you tried? Obviously. I could give it a go. Oh, I could give it another go. Okay, bad idea. That did not sound quite like the correct noise. It was absolutely the incorrect noise. What is the problem? The engine is dead. So are you trapped in that contraption? It does this. Perhaps not wise to coast so close to the coast. Thanks for the timely advice. It is the least I could do. Literally. Disregarding your contrary circumstance, how can you remedy it? Usually I leave it overnight. Cool the engine down. And that might take how long? Oh, you know, the entire night. A night is a long time to wait when you stare death in the eye. Comforting! Perhaps you should explore other avenues of escape. Like what? Have you considered getting out? No way! The car will disappear. It may. But you will not. Trust your instincts. My instincts are saying no. I feel like doing that is probably just going to kill me. It's opening the car, unless the doors open backwards. And although it looks like an old model, I don't think they do. And to be fair, if they did, if the car then fell off, the door would take me with it. So I kind of feel like my instincts are telling me no. Well, let's search for something else. Something deeper. A strength within yourself. There's nothing within. Just cereal. Oh, okay, let's try searching. Discover anything? I think I'm ready. Let's do it. Ah! Nope! Looks like we're here for the long run. Looks like a Citroen 2CV to me. Not sure which way doors open, but the car's put off the bottom of the ocean. It's rubbish. Well, I'm not liking this. Holy shit, this cliff! I mean, can't you just, I don't know, get your antler under the bumper at the back and just pull it over? I mean, you're the size of the car, I think you have enough strength. Oh god, and there's jagged rocks down there as well. Recline the seat all the way back, get out the back door. It's even better. So, what are you wondering here? It's a strange place to be. I can ask you the same question. Don't really feel like talking about it. As you wish. And anyway, I totally asked you first. I drift as a cloud to the various places that call to my spirit. This is one such place to watch the world unwind. It's just the sea. It is beautiful. I'm glad you agree. Not everyone can appreciate what lies before them. It's stunning for sure. Do you come here every day? I'll go where I am drawn to. These cliffs have always held significance. It seems the hands of fate pointed us both here today. What drew you here? There is something special about the edge of the world. I mean, I don't pick any old rock to throw myself off. I have taste. Does this place feel strange to you? I don't know what it is. It feels significant. Yeah, like we're gonna watch the sun explode. Like we're the only two left in the world. For all we know, we are. Doesn't bode well for the fate of the planet. The planet will continue on. Probably better off. What do you think of it? What do you think it is? The significance? Everything combined. Well, what you feel is sunbeams streaming through the sky, weave through every hum of life on this cliff, until they sing. The significance is the harmony, the sum of life. Is death involved in the sum of life? Death is essential in this scene, for the harmony of life brings only the more pure for its impertinence. Impertinence? I think that was what I said. Would any of this be quite so beautiful Were it everlasting. Everlasting is an exhausting notion. Perpetually me. Perpetually here. In perpetuity. I don't think I said that right, but then you can appreciate the poetry of transience. And so shall read my tombstone. She perished violently in a fireball at the bottom of a cliff, appreciating the poetry of transience. Oh my god, she is literally me right now. So sarcastic. If you like. Guess I just feel like a spectator. Spectator? I feel I'm looking at something. Not like I'm a part of some grand, beautiful design. Largely down to your perspective. Like a narrow mind. An obscured line of sight. Obscured? Blurred. By the arrogance of youth. By the glass of the windows. Oh. You cannot hope to experience the universal totality and grace of nature when your view is warped from the outset. Even if I could get out, bask in the sunbeams or whatever, how am I supposed to feel all connected? You have to extend your mind beyond the car. What for? The car is insignificant in relation to the whole. It's significant to me, and compared with the grand impression of the world on the mind, on the soul. The car is a minor detail. This car is my entire world right now. Oh, I feel like I might miss something you just said. In this moment, that is how it feels. The life hangs in the balance. The threads of your fate lay exposed. The car holds you captive. What matters is what is outside. Outside the car. Yes. Outside. Let's see what we have. I'm so confused. Basically, I think what the deer is trying to tell us is that it's hard to explain, I think. And it's kind of, I think basically what it's saying is that we believe that we can't get out of the car, we can't be saved, so we're not trying. But sort of as a thing, it's not that our physical form is trapped inside the car, but our soul is free to leave, as it were. Like, there is no life without death. So feeling like life at all costs is more important. We're actually sort of just holding ourselves captive from actually living as a thing. I think that's kind of what it's trying to tell us. Also, thank you so much for gifting a sub to Michael Patterson, Ty. Thank you so much for that. Okay, well, this game is mental. It's definitely very thought-provoking for what I was expecting. Outside, let's see what we have. Rock, tree, I mean ocean. There's a lot of ocean right now. Sun. Talking deer. Whenever I found myself in a worrisome situation, far from hope, far from resolve, I have always found the comfort to be in nature. What if your worrisome situation is nature? Sometimes you have to stand over the brink of fear in order to know the truth. To stare into oblivion. The moment of perfect exhilaration will offer clarity. A tranquil restoration. This is your idea of tranquil restoration. I missed what he said. It's a matter of thinking. Think you have to go over the edge. You might. Didn't know Gamba's tag was this deep. I know, it's very insightful. I think this in its simplest form about getting back to nature when you're upset or when you need some clarity, I think is it's very much the thing of why people have been taking up gardening during the whole crisis that we've got going on at the moment. It's sort of understanding the very small things in life that sort of helps maybe put the perspective on all of the things that are just too big for us to control right now. You know, like we can grow 9 tomato plants very well, and it helps us gain perspective that sometimes even the smallest things can make a difference, I guess. It's a manner of death, proximity, actually. Here we can, all the tomes. You were brought here to this grand spectacle for a reason. Here you can witness everything. Or it's about a stag who is a dick and won't help save your life. Let the sunlight pour in to fill your spirit. See, Duncan sounds more my speed. Much more likely, very on brand. Your speed or your seed? I'm sorry, I've just... There's really only one emote there, Jay. Just... Ugh. Right. My spirit's already full. It's not that easy. Think about it. About what? What situation? Ah, spoiler signs! Oh no, sorry TC. I don't know how much longer this one is actually going to go on for, but we might be moving on to the next one soonish. But also hi. I am also reading these out, so I understand if you don't want to be here because I'm reading out the dialogue. So I should probably warn you for that. Jack said it was perfect. You take that back. I shall support by muting it. No worries. Okay. Marked out your options yourself. I did. Yes. Wait. Still? Wait. Still. In the meantime, you have an opportunity. I do. I invite you to focus your attention on the horizon. Just the horizon. The horizon. Activating deep focus. Oh, we're moving again. Focus, everyone. It might do something. What do you see? A line. Look deeper. Truly look. Until the world slips away to nothing but you and the horizon. This is some intent focusing. And now the car slips. While days unfold, I find my sight fall to the sea. Time turns circles while the tide draws breath. I hover before myself, suspended over waves like a bird. Along drifting currents, I sweep the surface to a fold. Where I become light. A flake of glass. The tide exhales. In transparency I return. It does make me feel kind of tiny. I can fall asleep to this game, it's so chill. I was actually expecting that to be the end there. Just waiting for the... Oh. This might be it. I'm not entirely sure. Are we going over this glue? This I have found to be true. If you do not feel miniature, you are not looking far enough. So, I see what you mean. Like, look into the horizon. I thought it was going over. The car was vertical. I know, right? Honestly, if it was rocking this much, it would not still be there. Or just around. And you can feel the connection. Something meaningful. Or deeper. Or whatever. Like you belong. I think that's what I'm looking for. You will not know until you let go. I'll try. Have you changed your mind? Will you share why you came here? I just need to move the gold to the back of the viewer. I mean car. Well, okay, I'll divulge. So, background check. Yes, I was studying. The study of what? Oh my god, that would be so ironic. Ugh. Oh my god, that is just perfect. The ocean. Sweet Mother Ocean. And all her kiddies. Okay, that just sounds a bit weird. Please don't study the kiddies. That's not appropriate. Fish kiddies. Thank you for clarifying. And Sweet Mother Ocean is your true calling? I thought so. Kind of impossible to know, right? Is it more a feeling than a knowing? Yeah, I guess so. It's calling your car. I mean, yeah, that is definitely true. When did you start to feel it? I feel I should be lying on the sofa talking about this. You could lie down. Ah, that's alright, Dr. Dear. So I kind of pinpoint my aquatic obsession started. Yes? Alright, so when I was a kid we went on this trip. Just a holiday, visiting beaches, somewhere hot and Europe-y. Totally a word. Normally I'd go out swimming with my dad, but this one time I went solo. You were what age? I think I was 8 or 9. So there's me, swimming along with these massive goggles on. Looking for all the bright little fish in the rocks. When I see these teeth sticking out from between the rocks. Oh no, this is starting to sound like Subnautica. Teeth. Yeah, teeth. Thin, spiky teeth, slowly opening and closing. Oh no. No. That is Nightmare Face laughing at me underwater. Getting flashbacks. I swam back so fast, it was kind of amazing. And that inspired you. Teeth. Honestly, it scared the living daylights out of me. I had nightmares for years. At the same time, I was so fascinated by it. This horror movie monster was living down there this whole time. Living its creepy life. Oh, that's so mean. And for like the longest time, I couldn't stop thinking about it. How many other weirdo creatures are down there, you know? I don't think they appreciate being called weirdo creatures, if I'm honest. Did you ever discover what the creature was? I'm pretty sure it was an eel. They're totally harmless. There we go. It wasn't so bad. In the darkness, the most innocent creatures become a hellhound. I mean, yeah. I was petrified, but also hit with this wave of inspiration. And actual wave, probably. I went crazy over it. Read 1,000,000 books. Totally obsessed over whales. Whales? Did you know blue whale's tongue weighs as much as an elephant? He's probably never seen an elephant either. It's a deer. That is something else. Right? Imagine having an elephant in your mouth. No, we'd all be dead. It would squash us. I love it. It's so mysterious. So you dedicated your life in search of solving the ocean's mysteries. You could say that. I could. Well, I was studying all this. And then I wasn't. I left. You left. Studying the mysteries of life. Ha, I guess that's ongoing. I left university. Hello, meaningless loans. What led you to leave? I don't know. I just didn't feel like I could do it. Like I had waited for such a long time. And when it came, it was so overwhelming. It wasn't what I had imagined. I didn't feel like I could do it anymore. Damn, that's relatable. Maybe I'm not smart enough. What if you never went? What difference would it make? What else am I gonna do? You would figure it out. How? Whatever you were meant to do would make itself clear. Fall off this cliff? Perhaps that's it. Why not make this meaningful? I can't just decide to give things meaning. Surely that is all you can do. Then everything is meaningless. It only means nothing if you deem it so. So it all meant me dying in a car? It all meant something. But for now, perhaps it means watching the sunset on the edge of a cliff. Why did you come here? To see the waves? Hope my life becomes clear? Thought if I looked out, I'd feel like everything matters. And does it? I don't know. Does not always work that way. find some of the most important realizations come not in the moment, but after. In normality. When your mind wanders back to this place, then perhaps you will find clarity in the clouds. In clouded times. Tell you what I'm going to say. Well, if the engine eventually works, maybe I'll find out. Precisely. Life is not over. It is! How can you be so sure? How can you? I am sure of what I feel. What you feel doesn't help me off this cliff. What you feel does. I feel a lot of things, and none of them are a tow truck or a fixed engine. They could be, but they're not. Where were we? Life. Life. Are you ready to bear witness to life's conclusion? Who is to say it concludes? You mean the afterlife? A new beginning, perhaps? It's the beginning of being dead. I mean, that's a very finite way to look at it. Which isn't much of a start. It could be. Who's to say? Who indeed? You? Are you like the angel of death or something? What do you think? You definitely are. Certainly not the angel of helping. I don't want to think anymore. You're baffling, dear. Are you an angel? Of course, I'm a girl. Look at me. In every sense of the word, no. Why did you choose this place? Hidden away, lost in space. I used to come out here when I was a kid. I've always loved the cliffs. I would count how many faces I could see on the rocks. Chiseled rock dudes. It was funny to me. All those dimpled cliff bros. Just immortalised there, flexing at the sea. Getting waved at. Oh god, what a pun. Lard, are you sure you didn't write these? Haha, get it? Get what? Waved at. Because waves? No? No? Ah, forget it. Never mind. I'm sure. I'm not sure you're sure. But yeah, knowing they were there, or at least thinking they were, was always comforting. My unmoving boulder uncles always got my back. I was a pretty weird kid. Oh shit. He's moving. Oh no. Don't leave. Hey look! A squirrel! Good evening, friend. Such a cutie. I wish I was that squirrel right now. sure she has her own trials to attend to. But this squirrely... I'm gonna call her... Oh no, those are all terrible. Let's call her Debbie. Well, she already has a name. Until I find out, Debbie will have to do. Oh, Debbie. So small, so carefree. I mean, she kind of looks dead, if I'm honest. The world is a playground built just for you. Dancing among the leaves, just brushing the surface. Oh, Debs, come over here, say hello. Hi, Debbie! Please don't jump on the car. Please don't jump on the car. Hey, don't get so close, kiddo. I'm being serious, Debbie. Now's not the time. Oh god, she's gonna knock us over. Just be careful, please. Don't honk the horn. You'll scare everything off. Oh no! Debbie! So zealous. So full of life. Have you come to tell me your real name? Please get off the car, Debbie. Is your voice too tiny for ears? No, really, Debbie, please get off the car. No! No, don't get her on the front of the car! Watch where you step there, Deborah. Oh god. Not exactly glued on here. Could you... We can pick this up later if you like. Please get off the front of my car. Sorry if you're not into Debbie. Is Deborah better? Or Diane? Diane is not a shortening of Debbie. Or Deborah. I'll just stop talking. I think the squirrel is trying to kill us. If anything, the car would be rocking more with the squirrel on it. If not, just knocked it straight off there. Diane, be careful. It's a long drop. Oh god, the squirrel's gonna kill itself and it's gonna take us with it, isn't it? She thinks you're nuts. Oh god. Oh shit. Oh god! Oh my god. I hate squirrels! Hey, is it dark or is the shadow of death falling upon me? Death's silhouette stretches to the edge to consume us. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm not creeping out at all. Can't wait for you to actually go over the edge and the tension to be over. Collective. Less scary. If you say so. Oh man, look at the stars. I don't remember the last time I saw this many. Ooh, we're looking up now. Ooh. You never see the stars? Where I live, you're lucky if you see the moon. That must be isolating. They mean something when I do see them, though. On days of absence, I will long for a night sky. Don't you ever find it a bit overwhelming? Overwhelming? Just looking up. All the everythings. I feel the weight of it all hanging there. Billions of light beams glaring straight into your soul. Ah, but the stars are with us, you see. They share the night with us. But why bother? Why should it mean anything? They're too far away to matter. Distance is nothing. They are as much with us as you, or as I with you. Think, does anything offer the same tranquility? Nothing lulls the soul, lost in reverie as the stars. Shards of glittering glass suspended over us. Yeah, they're beautiful, just isolating. Try this. Focus your gaze on a single star. How am I supposed to choose? Choose the brightest. Okay guys, time to focus intently again. Okay, got one. Consider the journey that lone flicker of light roamed. A strand of silver weaves its way across a galaxy, streaming through celestial clouds, across the back self-shimmering worlds. A lone light finally finds itself here. Now multiply that by 1,000,000,000. There's my problem. Right. Before we go any further, I'm just going to take a real quick break. I will put the BRB screen on, but I will be back in just a moment. I'm also going to try and see if I can add in the window capture so you guys can still see it while I'm gone, just so you know that I'm still here. I literally will just be a moment. Okay, we are back. We can continue. I just can't fathom things too infinite. It's painful. The beauty of the night is its ability to levitate you, weightless, one moment, and swallow you in the next. Jeez, okay. Oddly enough, that's actually nice being out here. Quite the night. Sure is. Wait, where's the moon at? Behind you. Just out of sight. Ain't that just the way? On countless evenings past, I found myself here, gazing up at the moon. Lost, weightless, suspended in time. All the while, the stag in the moon gazes back. The stag in the moon? The stag in the moon. You do not know it? I think you mean the man in the moon. The man in the moon? I suppose we all see a reflection of ourselves in the face of the moon. Maybe you're right. Perhaps. I wonder what the moon thinks of us. From up there, we must seem mesmerising, unknown just the same. Probably thinks we're idiots. I mean, I wouldn't... It's probably not wrong. So on point. Okay, it's definitely getting darker now. Turn the lights off. You'll flatten the battery. You'll never get out of here. We used to come out here and make up constellations when we were younger. Constellations? Yeah, you know, stories in the stars. Stories in the stars. Say what? Okay, so there's a ton of real constellations. I dreamed up a bunch of skeletons. But they're boring. I see. Their stories told in pictures dotted in the stars. Ah, tales of adventures and philosophers mapped out in the sky. Exactly. Let's see if I can remember any of ours. Obviously, there's Avery, the Queen of Steel. Oh, I didn't see what he said. I'm not entirely sure he was. Quite the title. Avery was a powerful and beautiful woman. She was bigger than a boulder with a gaze of pure steel. Oh, I've just seen it over here. With her steely vision, she could transform anything she wished into pure glistening steel. Impressive. Yeah, however, it was not well. It was not. Despite how tirelessly people worshipped her. Oh, I'm losing the ability to speak. For her steel, she was greatly disliked by them all. Oh, she greatly disliked them all. Why? They just didn't vibe with her. I can understand that. So in an effort to hide away from her raging fandom, she turned an entire forest into steel and took refuge within. Also a leopard. Called Neptune. After many blissful months of peace, despite the steeliness of her forest fortress, her followers found her and began throwing themselves once more at her steel-clad feet. "Praise the Steel Queen!" they would chant, apparently misunderstanding why she left. One night, when the stars were glistening brightly across Neptune's back, the Steel Queen decided to end the parade. She commanded the brightest stars in the sky to turn into steel, forming a perfect image of herself in the heavens. Seeing how much larger this new Steel Queen was, her relentless followers turned their chants to the sky. The end. I shall never look at those stars the same way. Tell me, what others do you know? Wow. There was the worm. The worm. Yeah. Immortalized in the stars because it was the first worm. The first worm. Yeah, the first worm. The foundation worm. From where did this first worm descend? Or ascend? It grew from a seed. Now you're just making this shit up. A seed worm. Exactly. And so it travelled across the globe, singing its worm lullaby into the soil, and planting new worms in every continent. What became of the first worm? No one knows. Some say when the moon is waning, as thin as a worm, if you press your ears to the soil, you hear the lullaby of the first worm, softly humming through the ground. At the next worm moon, I shall listen. Excellent. What other legends linger in the stars? Good question. I'm out of ideas. I see something. Yes. Enid. Enid? Enid. Just Enid. Care to elaborate? Should it be Enid the something? Doesn't have to be, I suppose. Just Enid then. Cool. Who was she? A great philosopher. Of course she was. She was an expert in silence. Like a mime. She never spoke a single word. A committed mime then. It was by choice, her eternal silence. But she could talk. She could. How could anyone tell? It was obvious. In place of words, she chose thought. She considered concepts so grand. She fathomed abstractions so unfathomable. Ideas so spectacular and utterly groundbreaking. And one day, she literally broke the ground and was swallowed by the resulting crevice. Dude! It is customary to stay silent when observing the Enid formation. Out of respect and admiration. I think he's just trying to tell us to shut up. Could be wrong. My bad. Sorry, Enid. Is it cold out? Whoa, did you see that? I saw a shadow. Perhaps a wing. It was massive! What do you think it was? Bird of the dark. I would say an owl. I was gonna say a pterodactyl, but yours makes more sense. Do you get owls out here? I'm sorry, can we pause on that for a second? Do you get owls out here? What? Outside? At night? Where nocturnal animals live? No, don't get owls out here. Whoo! What a dumb question. They only emerge in darkness and are experts of disguise. They hide in the trees and the shadows. Masters of those of the night. Oh, masters of the night. Yes, owls do live here. I mean, no shit. As many things do. And we do. Nah, I love owls. Do you want to know a fun fact about owls? Oh god. Their eyes aren't normal eyes. They can rotate the necks. They have 3 eyelids. Like, all the way round. Well, nearly all the way around. The weird part is, just doing it cuts off the circulation to their brain. So they have this blood pool sitting in their heads to keep it all moist and juiced up. Ew. I didn't know that. It's so bizarre. I love it. They're the best. I think this deer is going to think we're really weird and start leaving in a minute. You know a great deal about owls. Ah, yes. I used to be owl girl. What's getting moist? Owl brains. Owl girl. At school, I was total owl weirdo. You are still an owl weirdo. And it's also really hard saying the words owl and weirdo together. Hey, Cass! Welcome in. Hello. I would wave, but there's no camera. So, hello. We are playing... I should probably put this in the chat. We are playing Far From Noise at the moment. So basically we are... by the sounds of it, a young-ish girl, woman, balancing on the edge of a cliff, and we've befriended a talking deer so far. It's interesting, and he's giving us very deep, meaningful conversation while we hang in the balance of death. So there's that. Okay, talking deer, got it. But how are you? I hope you're doing well today. I used to have this owl backpack, so everyone called me Owl Girl. There are worse titles. I know. It was a cute backpack too. I literally just woke up. Ah. Well, I'm very honoured that you made this your first port of call. People asked me about it, and I was like, owls are cool, okay? I wasn't really doing myself any favours, I guess. Owls are fascinating and complex. I have lost many a night to intrigue following the moonlit escapades of an owl. Yes! High five! Trying to high five a deer right now. Well, never mind. Mental high five. Hi. Hoof? Man, I wish you were around when I was in school. I mean, you wouldn't have been, because that would still be weird. I def high five. Kids would be like, hey, owl girl. And you could be like, hoof him in the face. I don't think he's really into violence. If you like. Excellent, I can see it now. Hoof. Oh, there goes the owl again. Hey, there it was again. I got a pretty decent look at that time. It is massive. I think it's a great horned owl. How do you know? I saw its horns. They're fluffy. They're fluffery? Yes, they're fluffery ear tufts. We're going with that now. He has fluffery ear tufts. Do you think it's hunting us? It is most likely attempting to make sense of this picture. I would imagine it to be odd. Be an odd one from above. It's an odd one from down here. Man, it could definitely just slam me off the cliff with one wing. I'm confused again. I missed like 5 minutes. So basically, I mean, we're almost through the night now, judging by the redness of those clouds. We've still been having a deep, meaningful conversation with... We're gonna name it Gamba Stag. just to really confuse him. And we've just seen a massive owl, which has sort of been flying to and fro a little bit. Woo! So the owl was huge. It could probably just knock us straight off of this cliff. We also had Debbie the squirrel, which jumped on the bonnet of the car and nearly tossed us straight off. So it's been good. Nature does not want us here. Murderous stag. Please don't, blessed owl. I had a backpack for you. Ironic fate for Owl Girl. I mean, it was an ironic fate, really, for a marine biologist. That'd be even more ironic if it was an owl that sent us into the sea and killed us. Ha! Check you out with the jokes. Jokes about my death? Lightening the situation. You have a dark mind, my twisted friend. I like it. People imagine owls to be stern, intense loner birds. In reality, owls are probably pretty chill. They are very chill. I like owls. Fun fact, I went to owlery? Do they call them that? It was a place in Cornwall. They rescued owls and falcons. And I got to do one of those things where you let them land on your arm. And it was really cool. And as the owl landed, it slapped me around the back of the head with its wing, and I've never felt more honoured. It was also massive. And I was also quite small at the time, so it probably seemed even more massive. I can't remember what the owl was. It might have been a tawny. I was also with Owl Girl. I relate to this very much. It's not our fault they've got exorcist necks. Oh, it's not their fault they've got exorcist necks. An owl's business is that of mystery. Oh, there he goes. Oh no! No, not the car! Oh, God. He's going to kill us, isn't he? Crap! Is it on the car? Yes, it is. I can hear its feet. It has landed. On you. Oh God, what is it doing? Studying? Surveying the area? Why did it have to land on me? If this was any other situation, this is literally my fantasy. It means no harm. It surveys. It's gonna survey my death if it makes any drastic movements. I mean, it's gonna make a drastic movement when it lifts off. Just sit tight and wait. It will leave. If I do that, it's gonna freak out. Don't honk the horn. Yeah, okay, physics says it would have actually pushed the car down as it did that. Oh wow. Bloody hell. Shouldn't the weight of the owl help? I mean, on the back of it, yeah. And it definitely would have knocked it down when it had flown away. Physics. I mean, to be fair, unless this person had been stuck on the edge of a cliff, I'm guessing they wouldn't know that. Goodbye, sweet owl. Please don't come back. It was kind of amazing and kind of terrifying. In my experience, the greatest emotions are felt in the moments of fear and awe. I would probably agree with you there. Although I could do without anything else sitting on the car tonight. Tonight, anything could happen. Seems like it, buddy. I don't know anymore, dear. Do you? Do I what? Do you know? Do I know what? I don't know. Then neither do I. I'm trying to stay positive. I really am. But I can't help feeling like the universe just doesn't want me here. Oh, mate, again. Relatable. If it did not, do you think you would be? Maybe it's nothing to do with anything. Maybe it's random and nothing cares. I don't even know if that's worse. I guess it's at least non-intentional punishment. It's just bad luck. What is it? Wait. Oh no. Oh no, this is just what I needed. Oh, this is only going to make things worse. The car's just going to slip right off in this. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Alright, everything I said before about things being bad. They were fine. Now they're bad. The beauty is just getting started. What? What is more beautiful than this? Literally anything else! But is anything more mesmerizing than the transformation brought by the rain? Not being here! Life would be nothing without beauty. Well, we're not going to be alive to see it. I mean, he'll be fine. He ain't attached to the car. Campus Dad, could you be more helpful today? Stop trying to kill me. You worry about death while life ignites around you. That's kind of a point, I suppose. I genuinely thought this would be a lot quicker. This is a fire of beauty that rages from the earth. Oh no, that was done now. Serenity lay in wait to be ripped apart for the wildest form. Torrents of exhilaration pour from the sky. Quakes shake the ocean to cry out. Blistering crescendo from every form of life. All are thrust from the rest to reveal the violet, to revel in the violet beauty. Nothing sleeps while nature takes its fiercest dance. Okay. I feel like I should be terrified. But I'm not. I don't know what to feel. feeling very tense, but that's due to this music. Wow, we got tense really quick. I know, right? Jeez, one more. This is definitely tense AF. Oh, there we go. Oh, what a relief. Oh, it's becoming daylight again. Have you ever seen anything like that? Well, I have seen storms. They are never two quite the same. I feel I can still feel the ground shaking. We're still here. Christ, now the sun's coming up. Thus lifts the veil of the night. Can't believe we've been here the entire night. How can that many things happen? I'm not gonna go with we're invincible. I feel like that would be a very ironic statement right now. Honestly, I don't even feel like the same person. I came out here so worried about what I'm supposed to do. It all seems so inconsequential now. It's also pointless. Which is actually a relief. The waves will keep on crashing after I'm gone. The grass will still be blowing. Even if I never come back. If I never came back, or came here in the first place. That consistency is so grounding. Like, it doesn't matter what I do in the future. It really doesn't make a difference. I mean, if you burn the whole place down, it would make a difference, but I kind of get what you mean. Yes, the ocean is beautiful. Maybe I'll be buried in it tomorrow, but it's pretty okay now. It's nice just to have that right now. I know this cliff will still be here even if I left. Just being here anyway, away from everything else. Even remembering that it's here. It's like soaking up a sponge with the horizon and the clouds and everything. And then just taking it away. assuming that it all carries on. Hey, where are you going? Don't leave. It's just us, Mama. Want to give it another shot? Does the car change colour? I don't think it has. I'm not entirely sure now you mentioned that. It does look a bit different. Start engine. Oh god. It's off the cliff. Oh god, no. Welp, I think we did. Didn't hear a splash. Is that good? Shit, we don't know what happened? No! You can't leave it there! See, Gamazag, if you hadn't left... I'm very confused. I mean, I didn't hear a splash. That's kind of... That must be good, right? Surely. Oh god. Oh, I see. So if we'd put on the radio, there was actually going to be people on there. Interesting. So basically, we came out here to think about our life. Yeah. I guess in the end, all of the choices that we made, it sort of didn't really matter what led us to that point. The stag was basically there to make us realise that. And I guess we kind of did. We tried the engine of the car again. And I don't know what happened. That was it. I can neither confirm nor deny whether or not we died. Oh, that's just the... Yeah. So that was the end of the game. Gamstag fucked off and he left us to die there. I don't know if we would get more of if we would get more options with the different dialogues. I'm going to Gamstag was such an ass. I mean, in this instance, I would agree. So, I mean, I'll be honest, I was expecting that to be like an hour, hour and a half. but I feel like we should have enough time, so I'm gonna close that for now. I'm gonna open up the next one, and hopefully that will work. I can see it. No. Nana used to say, each day she is born, we call her Dawn, daughter of yesterday, mother of tomorrow. Okay. So when I can get to the options menu and I can actually see things and move things around, I will give you the quick intro of this one. When I can see what time it is and all that. I apologise for that noise. That was me picking up my pen and proceeding to throw it across the room. I was trying to tick off the game so I knew which one we'd done already. Are you just gonna... Are you gonna throw us into this game? I'm not okay with that. I want options. Give me options. Don't just make me start things without giving me options. No. Options. Why would you make that as a thing? Come on, guys. Right, first off, not full screen. There we go. You can see all that. I can see things moving around on that screen, so I think that's okay. Cool. Right. 7:22. Cool. Okay. So, let me just... I can't bring up Discord because I can't get to it. No. Oh, okay, so I was just going to check whether or not Pixel Pirate was streaming, but it's not. So if we overrun, that is fine. Oh. Seems she's sleeping at the moment. Fair dude. Okay, so this one is called The Stillness of the Wind. Let me just hit that one there. So it's a quiet game about life and loss. One by one, everyone's left this bustling village for the city. So they basically up sticks and left. Everyone except for Talma. She's the last one left that lives here. She's basically been living alone in solitude, and now obviously it's approaching sort of the end of her life, as it were. She's still maintaining that sort of solitary life, sort of surviving and tending to her homestead and her goats, of course, the goats. Oh, we were saying things and I missed it. Something about with goats, which I mean I was saying anyway, to be fair. Tama, are you awake? Okay. So I don't quite know what's going to happen with this one, but I suspect we're just going to tend the goats until something happens, maybe? These 5 cheeses won't last forever. Some hay for the goats, not much else. Ending this churn house, the shelving ventilation space was the last thing Sola did before she deserted the farm, leaving Rama behind. I mean, that's pretty tragic. Add more milk to the pot to begin. Okay, so I'm gonna milk the goats. So this one immediately feels a lot more interactive. Like, I filled the bucket full of goat milk. I'm gonna go put it in the shed and that. I'm probably gonna play till 8 today, and we'll see what happens. Oh, you got to move the mouse to stir it. Look how far she's going. There we go. Fire. Make the cheese.
Hey.
Ooh. Okay. I'm gonna go milk the other. Oh, I may have let the goat escape. I'm sure it's fine. It's not ready to be milked yet. Oh, okay, maybe it's the other one. Oh no, over there. Over there. Where's the... I should probably, in hindsight, I should probably have shut that. Let's do that now. I don't know where that other goat's gone. The goat may have gone in the house. As long as we let the goat out. There she is. Like 5 seconds, we already killed one goat. Oh jeez. I'm a terrible goat mother. Thank you, little goat. Yay! I've made a cheese. That is really funny. See how fast you can stir. Okay, so I can go back out. Oh, I can let the goat in. There you go. See if we've got any letters. Nothing here. Well, that's just tragic. Ooh. I think that's a mushroom. I need to go pick that. Oh, that was definitely something. I'm not sure what it was. I'm just going to wander around with this bucket full of water. I'm gonna leave my gate open. I want to see what happens. Can I go in the house? Ooh, I can. Nana Talma, I finally made it. I'm in my cap and gown, sitting here in the empty theatre, an hour too early, trying to hold myself together, but every minute the ceremony comes closer, my chest swells with 100 new butterflies. Everything finally feels real. Tonight I graduate from the academy, and soon I'll say goodbye to this planet and ship off to the colonies on Luna. You've always been there for me, Nana, reading to me every night when I was little. Even now, a volume of Wormgal and Leica stays by my bed, taking me to winter stargazing fairs and gypsy carnivals in summer. You raised me to know the horizon hides the wonders of the world, so I've always rushed forward. People say I take after you like that. You're the best, Nana. I'm still amazed at how you keep the farm running so well on your own. I have much to learn. I'll come see you again soon, I promise. With a million hugs, Rama. Aww. All alone. Framo by Solida Labeth. To meet someone from Framo is to learn that an open window is always better than one closed. Everywhere there are hearts. Everywhere there are ears. They listen for a word forbidden in utterance, despite the city's reputation as the half city of twins. For to invoke this word is to tear the delicate cocoon constricting the grief of its citizens. Long ago, to war against the fatal sickness that afflicted only twins, the vagrant magi planted a branch of their ancestral tree in the city to peddle a cure called the Father's Gamble, a tincture brewed as one, then split and served in halves. A hand that passes a cup must live in the reality of knowing, the reality of only one surviving. Thus, that greater mercy could be. What greater mercy could there be than a league of men who do not remember they are fathers? Oh, she fell asleep in her chair. Yeah, that's quite a sad poem, letter thing. Okay, so I guess this is sort of going to be it. I'm assuming that there is a way of completing the game. Oh. Don't you wander off. they're so happy. One summer with a few hairs on his chin, Garza rebuilt the goat house. The next in a long line of Yumas reaching through time. Okay. I don't know what that means, but cool. Don't you try and escape. Nope. Bad goat. So as the gate opens, I feel like I can wander out. It's definitely looking like I can sort of explore, at least the immediate surroundings. But not really any direction or particular dialogue sort of explaining what to do. I mean, I'm assuming that if I walk far enough, I will get to the other village. Well, the rest of the village. I'm just gonna wander off, leave my goats. Ooh, okay. Definitely something there. It looks like a window. I can think of the morning I sat here alone, one hand holding a letter from my last choice university, the other clutching this rock. Oh. Oh, okay. That was it. I feel like it could definitely do with a bit more direction. Because I am aimlessly wandering at this point. Oh. Yes, I'm coming. Good afternoon, my dear. How fares the lady of the manor on this snail of a day? I never tire of coming here, Talma. Every care I have simply floats away. We once spent every day out in the deserts. Have you had a walk around recently? I did. I remember how it frustrated your father when there wasn't a bucket either by the door or next to the well. We all spent every day out in the deserts. Oh, okay. Okay, so I can trade. I mean, it seems like a good idea to trade some cheese for a seed. Are you eating, Talma? It's nothing better than cooking up a warm meal at the end of the day. I took your advice about planning my daily chores. Having a routine has saved me quite some time. Okay. Bye. Ah, from Kazuyuma, Editor-in-Chief of the Evening Owl. Oh, okay. There we go. Needs water. Oh, okay. I had 3 seeds, so I'll plant more. Okay, let's go grab the water. And let's hope that I don't need a full bucket of water for each of them, because that would definitely just drown them. Still growing. Okay. That's fair dues. I should really eat something. I didn't eat anything yesterday. Eat some cheese. Mmm, cooking some cheese. Okay, so I feel like maybe that's the best place to end. I'm not 100% sure what I need to be doing in this one, other than, I guess, living out my final days, maybe? Which is a little bit sad. But I guess that has sort of been the theme of the games so far. So yeah, I will leave that there. And I will, if I can get out of the game for a second. And go to this screen. Oh, the camera has not been turned off for that one. Which is a good job, it's actually pointed at the wall at the moment. I'm just gonna leave that there. So I'm gonna see if there's anybody on to raid currently. We will have a quick look. You know what, Lisa is on at the moment, so let's go raid Lisa. As always, thank you guys very much for joining today. I know that the games themselves were a little bit weird, but I'm hoping that they were enjoyable. It was really nice to have some games to sort of reflect on and that. And hopefully next Wednesday as well, I will either finish this one or continue it, or I'll move on to the others because there's a couple more left on the list. Oh, hey, Toolis. Sorry, yeah, I've just finished up. The game I've got going on at the moment is it's a little bit slow, so I want to go have a look and see if there's anything that I'm meant to be doing, just so it's not sort of just me aimlessly meandering. But yeah, we're gonna go raid Lisa. She is playing Final Fantasy the remake, I believe. But yeah, thank you very much for the bits, Duncanland, and thank you again to Veluza for the gift sub there. I hope you guys have got some really awesome Pride emotes from those. But yeah, I will hopefully be back on Friday doing some more of the cards, and yeah, I will see you guys very, very soon. Bye bye for now.